to finish up plating, we're going to go ahead and do the greens and beans first. One of the things that wasn't in the demo for the basket, but definitely will be there, is a little bit of Parmesan cheese to finish the greens and beans. So I'm just going to take them. They should have a little bit of broth to them, not a ton. Again, I want this to kind of be more like a warm salad than a traditional appetizer. So I'm just going to go into a pool with a pretty big basin. I'm going to try to keep everything in the middle. A little bit of height when plating. Height in the middle is kind of everything for this stuff. And then, just, completely optional, a little bit of Parmesan cheese just to finish it up. So then we're going to go ahead and put our chicken and pork forward. And when I was setting up, I didn't realize I had two. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another plate. A simple, straightforward dish. I'm going to do, these have been in the oven for just a moment. Do a squad of potatoes on each. These will go, if you're reheating them, I did these straight when they were warm, so they didn't get the nice crispiness on the outside. But when you chill them down the whole way and reheat them, you will get a lot better crust on the outside of them. Golden rule of thumb of being a chef is always clean up your rims. So I'm going to go ahead and slice the pork down first. And what I want to do is take and just kind of follow the bone down. And as a presentation point, going to go ahead and put that right up on top. And now I'm just going to follow some nice slices. This is not necessary. I think it's something that gives it some effect and really kind of can show off the plating presentation. So I'm just going to fan that out. Go ahead and do the same thing with the chicken. The chicken, I'm going to take my first cut right down along the breast. See, nice even cook the whole way through. I'm going to lay that out, and then I'm just going to take and make some nice even slices. Again, not something you really 100% necessarily need to do. It's nice to show off some plate coverage, show off some a little bit of fanciness, if that's a word. So then we're going to go ahead and finish that up with the sauce. You can see it's still emulsified. I'm just going to take and put a little bit onto the side. And then just a good bit of that juice kind of right down the middle. This I would recommend a Chardonnay. A little hoppier of a beer maybe would be alright with it. Something along the lines of a pale ale. There's some really good ones around the city. There'll be tasting notes. So that basically finishes up. We have our chicken, our pork, and our greens and beans. Hope everybody enjoyed these last 2 weeks. I know I did. Look forward to doing a couple more remote teaching things like this, as much as I would really like to get back into the classrooms. I miss seeing everybody and kind of interacting. But hopefully everybody learned a lot and has fun cooking, and we'll talk about it on Monday. Thank you, everyone.